Whoop whoop, PPD, back at it again, baby. Check out the video, it's very good. What a lovely day. Let's go take a ride. PPD here. Yes, y'all, I'm just headed to the store to pick up some lottery tickets. Whoop whoop! PPD and Family Adventures here. Just checking in with you guys to say I appreciate your support, but I need for you guys to like and subscribe and make a comment. I love talking to you guys. Enjoy the video. Okay, you guys, I'm cooking a brisket. You know, all that riding gets guys good appetite, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trimming up the brisket. You know, I like to save the fatty parts that I cut away from the brisket because I use that to make hamburger meat. You'll see later on in the video that I take those parts that I cut away and I make some hamburger out of it. Right now I'm applying mustard, you know, as a base to adhere my seasonings that I put on there. Now in Texas, you know, they like to do this burnt, you know, this crust type brisket, you know, this pepper. I particularly don't care for that much, you know. I like to put the seasonings that I like on the brisket, you know what I'm saying? So basically right here I combine a bunch of my favorite seasonings and I'm applying it to the brisket. I also like to separate my brisket. You know, I don't completely separate it. I cook the point and the flat together, and then once I get them to a point to where they're about almost done, then I might separate them. Sometimes I go ahead and complete, you know, cook them together, but I really like the burnt ends. You know, I like to take that point and make the burnt ends out of it. You know, maybe I'll do a video with you guys and show you how I make my burnt ends. But see right there you can see the flat, you know, that's the flat you see on the top, and then the point is on the bottom there. Okay, so here I am, you know, with my grinder, and I'm grinding up this hamburger, you know, this roast. It was a roast butt, and the brisket, the fat from the brisket. It made wonderful hamburger meat. The hamburgers were outstanding. I did those another different day. And I took the rest of that fat and I rendered it down, you know, put it on the stove, you know, put my little seasonings in it and rendered it down and made my tallow out of it. I will show you how I use that tallow when I make my brisket. here at the store. Now, this particular time when I was going to get tickets, it was up to like 700 million, you know, something like that when I was Powerball. So I was going in to get my Powerball tickets. But while I go inside to get my tickets, we're going to get back to me showing you what I did with this meal. Okay, so here I am. Potatoes. I like to make this dish where I take potatoes. These are little red potatoes. I'm cutting them up, and I take corn and green beans and combine them in like one of those aluminum pans. And I take cilantro, and I take lime, and right now I'm doing onion. That's an onion. You know, I cut up an onion, put it in there along with the potatoes, green beans, and corn. You can take any vegetables you like. You know, you can asparagus. You know, just whatever you like. You know, I like my green vegetables also, so I like to always put some green vegetables in there. So this time I'm using green beans. I cut them all up. You know, I wash my vegetables off. I combine them in this pan, and then I mix them all up, and then I put my favorite seasoning on them, and put a sheet of foil over the top and put it on the pit. See, I'm squeezing that lime. I've already added my cilantro in, and I'm squeezing that lime on top of that. Man, you know, when I moved down here to Houston, that was one flavor that I discovered. It is so wonderful. If you have never tried it, cilantro and lime makes everything taste better. Okay, that's Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. That's the only seasoning I use this time, and I just put a little gentle portion of it on there, and man, it came out wonderful. Okay, I got my tickets, and it's back on the road. Let's get it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get back to this cook and see what's going on. I like to take the membrane off those ribs, the back of the ribs. I take that membrane off, and also I'm splitting that chicken in half. You know, it kind of reduces the cooking time. You know, when you split it in half like that. And I put my favorite seasonings on there. I think I'm using like a Everglades. It's an Everglades company. They're out of Florida. That they have some seasonings. I just love their seasonings. Everglades seasoning. My wife Connie, she hurried up and got her leg off of it. She said it just fell off the bone. It just broke away. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh man, it was such a wonderful day for a ride. I really enjoyed myself. I'm riding the Kaabo today. This day I'm riding the Kaabo, and it just performed wonderfully. If you're looking for a scooter and you don't want to spend too much money, but you want to get a quality scooter, guarantee you that Kaabo is the way to go. You can't go wrong with that Kaabo. And that's any of those scooters. Well guys, I enjoyed the ride, but we're getting to the end of another great video. I want to encourage you guys, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It'll help my channel grow, and I can bring out some more great videos for you guys. Thanks very much. I appreciate you guys. PPD and Family Adventures. Like and subscribe.